You know that popular phrase, let me just get my foot in the door? Sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes it takes a small opportunity to lead into something bigger. All you have to do is believe and put the work in. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know I've been absent for a while, but I'm back. I'm gonna post more content more often and more interesting content, motivational, inspirational stories about athletes, musicians, actors, and whoever. The topic of today's video is Luguentz Dort, a power forward from Montreal, Canada that plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder, whose story is insanely inspiring. Without any further ado, let's get straight into the video.
Now tuned into the greatest.
Yeah. Thought about the conversation me and
Luguentz Dort was born April 19, 1999 in Montreal, Canada. He's originally of Haitian descent. His parents, when they were 21, they moved to Canada in search of a better life. At first, Luguentz Dort was playing soccer. He was a goalkeeper. But then later on, as he started to gain size and started to go to the park and see other people, he started to pick up basketball. And of course, his footwork that he adopted from soccer helped him a lot on the basketball court. He played his freshman year of basketball in high school in Canada. Then he played for his AAU squad in Canada and got recruited to play for a prep academy in Florida. Of course, to chase his dream of playing in the NBA, it was crucial for him to learn English. So he had to move to the United States and put himself in some adversity. He then, after high school, ended up going to Arizona State, where he balled out, earning second team All Pac-12, Pac-12 Freshman of the Year, Pac-12 All Defensive Team, and Pac-12 All Freshman Team. Now, Luguentz Dort was a beast because he was a threat on both sides. He could score the baskets, he could shoot the ball, but at the same time, he could defend. His height was what was driving scouts away a little bit and were making questions in his draft stock. Obviously, we know he's a hustler, we know that now, but if you watched him in college, you know that he was a beast. There was even a clip where Damian Lillard was talking about as soon as he watched Arizona State game, he said he picked up the phone and asked somebody, yo, what do you think this guy Luguentz Dort is? What do you think? Is he a first round pick? What is he? When he declared for the 2019 draft, Luguentz Dort went undrafted. Now, in situations like this, you really find out who you really are, right? You go undrafted, you could either be discouraged, disappointed, and just say, okay, well, it's done. Or you can say, hey, I'm gonna work with what I got. A few days later, the Thunder called and offered them a two-way contract. Now, two-way contract is you play in a G League, which is like the development league, and then you have few games that you play for the Thunder, right? For the main team, the NBA squad. So he was balling out on the G League team. And the scouts were impressed, the coaches were impressed, the GM was impressed. So he gets called up to the main squad, right? At first he's getting smaller minutes, I don't want to say garbage minutes, but first he's getting garbage time, but then his role starts increasing, right? He started making highlights after highlights, all in 1 year. As we get closer to the year, now he's getting a significant rotation on the squad, to the point where there were a couple injuries on the squad. So he started few games, and those games that he started, he did amazing. He was extra electric on defense. He was scoring the basket. I mean, he was becoming a fan favorite. OKC adored him. Coaches loved him. His teammates loved him. He gave the whole team boost. He gave the whole team energy. And then the number of games that he could play for the main team started to expire. So the Thunder decided to go ahead and offer him an official NBA contract. Now, going into the bubble with COVID and everything, unexpected things happened, right? Gallinari was hurt. He was in and out, so Luguentz Dort started. Those games that he played in the bubble, he played amazing. The whole world took notice. He was trending on Twitter, everybody saying Dort this, Dort that, because he was locking up every top guy he was playing against, right? Let's say if you played the Clippers, he was guarding Paul George. You played the Lakers, he's guarding LeBron. And he was doing with intensity that nobody else could bring. And he was scoring the basket. He was shooting lights out from three. He was amazing. Then comes the game that made Luguentz Dort probably the biggest topic of that night. Now, mind you, This is Oklahoma City Thunder versus Houston Rockets, right? This is game 7 of playoffs, right? First round of playoffs. There's a lot of little rivalries going on, right? Westbrook versus his old team, Chris Paul versus Harden. A lot of little rivalries going on, right? But Luguentz Dort stole the show. He went for a career high 30 points and he was shooting lights out. And the crazy thing is, he locked James Harden down. James Harden could not score the basket. James Harden could not. He was frustrated. He could not figure him out. He could not find a way to score. Luguentz Dort started trending on Twitter, became the biggest trending topic, to the point the type of game he was having, the game on the line, they gave him the last shot. Now, unfortunately, James Harden blocked it, but that just shows you how much confidence they had in him. Following up the next year, of course, Thunder is in complete rebuild mode and he's getting a lot more playing time and he became one of the go-to guys. There's right now at the Thunder, there's 3 guys that are untradeable and they have their spots promised: Luguentz Dort, Beasley, and SGA, of course. Those 3 guys became an important core of this new Thunder team that are going to be building in these coming years. Now, all of that started with a small opportunity, a 2-way contract which majority was going to be played in the G League, and all he did was make the best of it. He said, hey, this is the situation I'm in, might as well work. Now, none of this came easy for Luguentz Dort. You know, he says in his interviews that he's done for numerous magazines that nothing ever came easy for him. He had to work hard, you know, he had to avoid trouble, he had to be extra smart and always think every decision through. And same thing with this NBA situation, right? He was never promised a role, but now he's one of the core guys. And matter of fact, if Thunder decided to trade him right now, he would be in very high demand. He's one of the best 2-way players in the league right now. And I'm talking Paul George, Kawhi Leonard caliber. Now, if you disagree with me, tell me why in the comment section. But I genuinely believe he's a maybe easily top 10 2-way player in the league right now, because he could score. If you watch Thunder games, you will know he could score, he could defend, he could lock up your best player. What I love about this story, it just shows you that if you just put your head down and grind and put the work in, there's literally no limit to what you can do. If you just believe in yourself and if you just put the work in, as Lil Wayne once said, sky's the limit. With that being said, thank you for tuning into another video. I appreciate you guys coming back. Please, if you want more content like this, more inspirational, positivity, motivational content, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Leave a comment. Let us know, what do you think Luguentz Dort's career gonna look like? What do you think it's heading to? You think he's gonna retire with the Thunder? Do you think he's going to be a all-star or all-defensive team player or all-NBA? Let us know what you think, and until next time, peace.